Adam Warlock looks like he went to Comic-Con, but he only had $5 for his outfit, so he just threw some stuff on and spray painted himself gold. Andrew looks like a bodybuilder from ancient Greece or Rome or Athens or something like that, but then like something happened to her and that was a huge accident and half of her armor got torn to shreds and accidentally removed, so now she's just half naked for no reason. Because Black Panther's what happens when you grow up in a home with a cat instead of a dog. Black Widow looks like she used to play Valorant, but then her Discord kitten bought her Nitro, but instead of Nitro it was a bunch of high-tech spy gadgets, and now she just goes around trying to kick people. It looks like he owns a motorcycle, but when girls stop to ask him anything about it, he just completely just drives away and splashes them with water like they do in the movies. Bruce Banner, aka the Hawk, aka the Green Giant, aka that guy that's a vegetable. Looks like your coworker that when you forgot to replace the ink cartridges in the fax machine, he gets kind of mad, and then you kind of worry what he's gonna do the next day. Captain America, the kind of guy to replace the sugar with the salt and then go, ha ha ha, I just pranked you, buddy. Cloak and Dagger look like a TikTok couple that stay together for the views, but they actually secretly hate each other. Daredevil looks like a blind lawyer. Deadpool looks like he wants to ask out Doctor Strange, but he's too shy. Doctor Strange looks like he would say no to Deadpool when he asks him out. Elsa Bloodstone looks like her name isn't actually Elsa, but her name is Gertrude. Emma Frost looks like she kissed a Smurf. Gambit, the kind of guy that would leave a toilet suit up and then laugh when Rogue falls in. Groot looks like a tree. Hawkeye looks like the type of guy to push Black Widow into a giant chasm. If Hela was a substitute teacher, she'd be the kind of substitute teacher that would tell you have extra homework and tell you to read the entire book that you just read the day beforehand over again just because it's written down on the paper. The Human Torch looks like he gets a bunch of girls' phone numbers, but every single time he calls them, they always say, hello, welcome to Tony's Pizzeria Emporium. The Invisible Woman looks like she's secretly in love with Iron Fist, but he has no idea. Iron Fist does not care. Iron Man, the kind of guy to lose a kidney and then go, oh well, time to just put in my Ultra Pulse Reactor kidney. You know that really amazing movie called The Meg with Jason Statham? Yeah, Jeff the Land Shark is actually the baby of the shark from that movie. Loki's the type of guy to go to somebody's house that he doesn't like, use all the toilet paper and go, that'll really send a message. Luna Snow actually has two sisters called Luna Rain and Luna Thunderstorm, but they don't get along. Magic looks like Sam Puckett from iCarly, but instead of a butter sock, she got a giant sword. Magneto looks like he would adopt Mantis. Mantis would run away. Reed Richards the type of guy to go for a morning jog and then go, ah, that was a good stretch. Moon Knight's the kind of guy to invite you over to his friend's house and say, hey, this is my friend Tom, but Tom's actually just a lamp and his friend's house is actually a back alley in Poughkeepsie, New York. Namor looks just like Shaquille O'Neal if you change everything about Namor. Penny Parker reminds me of when you get lost in Target and you're trying to find your mom, but then you find the toy aisle instead and just start going crazy. Phoenix looks like she dropped out of high school, but she has a sister that went to college and now her parents like her better than Phoenix. Psylocke looks like Wraith from Apex Legends, but just not bald. Rocket Raccoon looks exactly like Shaquille O'Neal if you change everything about Shaquille O'Neal. Rogue reminds me of that poster of the woman that says we can do it. Scarlet Witch looks like she streams on Twitch and her daily sub goal is 5 subs, but she gets 37 subs every day. Spider-Man looks like all 3 live-action Spider-Mans mixed together. Squirrel Girl looks like the kind of person to get mad at somebody for bringing a tent when they go camping. Star-Lord looks like the kind of guy that when you give him a drink, he'll spit it out and go, I ordered the diet. Storm looks like her name is literally Storm. Like she came out the womb and her mom was like, yep, that's Storm. The Punisher looks like that one kid that would draw tanks with stick figures and guns on their pieces of paper in school when they were supposed to be studying instead. The Thing looks like he gets more women than all of the other characters combined. Thor looks like the kind of guy to see the Thing with a bunch of women and go, taught him everything he knows, but he really didn't. Ultron looks like ChatGPT in about 3 years. Venom used to look just like Bruce Banner, but he's been vaping every single day since 2014. The Winter Soldier looks like he would show up at your birthday party and ask you for a gift. And finally, Wolverine looks like his favorite movie is Chicken Little, and he's short.